Hi guys, this is the Young and the Restless review. Hello. I think we're going to start with Jack, okay? How he failed his wife. Yes. We're going to start with that. So we had a scene at the court where Victor was about to go free, okay? But everyone was talking on his behalf, and we had Phyllis standing up and saying, wait a minute, I got something to say. And she said, this man, Victor Newman, destroyed my life and he needs to stay in prison, okay, basically. And she was crying, and then we saw Summer, who was like, Mommy, what are you doing? And I was just like, bitch, no. What kind of daughter are you? Like, you're a great-granddaughter, but a daughter, you suck at being a daughter. Like, I think she should have been like Jack, okay? Jack was just like, I'm not for or against Victor's release. I think that's the position that Summer should have taken. Because I'm sorry, that's your grandfather and you love him, and I'm not mad at that, okay? Because that's your family no matter what. But that's your mommy over there, and she's crying. She's hurt. Like, how can you be like, oh, mommy, no. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. Okay? So, Phyllis stormed out, and she was crying, and Jack was, like, trying to be there for her, but she was like, no, stop, Jack. Just go. Okay, bye. And then Jack was just like, okay, Judge, I need to talk. So, I am not for or against Victor's release. And I was just like, wait a minute. No, you did not. No, you did not. Like, how dare you say something like that? Like, you just saw your wife cry and say, you know what? Victor ruined my marriage. Okay? You didn't know that your marriage was ruined. You thought you had a couple of issues, but it was going to get fixed eventually. But she said ruined. So y'all are about to be over. So how dare you stand up and say, I'm not for or against. And then he has the audacity to say, anyways, I don't know if Victor changed, but I know his family won't tolerate anything if he does anything bad. And I was like, no, stop it. Use a lie. Are you, like, seriously? That was bull. And I think it was a mistake from the writers. Like, seriously, I don't think that a character like Jack would say something as dumb as that. Because as a viewer, I was just like, what the hell? And I'm pretty sure everybody was like, what the hell too? Like, what? Jack, what are you saying? Like, you just saw your wife. And as a husband, how dare you say something like that, okay? You got kidnapped, boo-boo. You got kidnapped. You didn't know if you were coming back home. You were stressed. You didn't know if you were gonna be dead or not. Like, you didn't know if you were gonna see your wife again, your family again. Okay, you were scared out of your mind. Okay, you had to kill people in order to save yourself. I mean, was that true? Or I think Victor convinced. Well, anyways, doesn't matter. You went through a lot because of Victor, and you know what? If you don't care about your pain and you're over it, at least have some respect for mine, for Phyllis's pain. Okay? Have some respect. Okay? Because now she looks at you. She's like, that's my husband, but that's also the face of the man who repeatedly violated me. Like, how dare you stand up in court and say some dumb shit? Okay, if you can't stand by me, you need to sit your ass down. Okay? I'm sorry. Like, that was like, I was disgusted. I was looking at Jack like, no. What are you saying? What kind of crap? And then we had the judge when he was like, I need a recess. Okay, so Victor, I told my daughter not to stay away from you. So are you going to stay away from my daughter? Okay, you can get free. And I was just like, Judge, like, honestly, like, keep him in prison. Because even if Meredith wants to see Victor, it's always gonna be in prison cells. Okay, she's never gonna have that life with him. I'm just saying. And you tell her she's fired, okay? Or that you get a doctor you get a second doctor. I think there's 2 doctors now. Anyways, there's a doctor for Victor and some other patients. And there's some patients for Meredith. Meredith, you don't get to be with Victor or talk to Victor or anything with Victor. Sorry, boo-boo. Like, you have more control over Victor if he's in prison than if he is outside. So I don't get that part. And Meredith, baby, you're fine with looking stupid like that? You have a degree. You are a rich, filthy rich. Well, your daddy is rich and he's a judge. How can you look that stupid and be okay with that? You are so in love with a man that you met like a couple of weeks ago. Girl, bye. Okay? Bye-bye. There's something wrong with that chick, and I guess we're not gonna see her ever again. So then Victor got released. Duh. Such a surprise. And everybody's freaking stressed. We have Victoria and Nick who are like, ooh, daddy's out. We don't know what's gonna happen. Are we gonna get fired? I mean, what are we supposed to say to do? Like, ooh, Victoria's just like, maybe I should do something, go to the office right now and get some things ready. And I'm just like, your daddy just got released of prison. Technically, if you felt like he changed and he's that good of a guy, he wants to spend time with his family, right? He wants to see his grandkids. He wants to see his children. He wants to live a little. He appreciates the things that he has. He appreciates the good food. Now he's like, you know what? I was lucky. I had maids, cooks. Hey, I'm really happy. I'm blessed. Okay? Now I can see the sun. He should be appreciating stuff like that. But no, it's right back to business. Okay, they went to Victor's house. Okay, I guess this is Victor and Nikki's house. She's gonna be moving back in. What's gonna happen with them? Like, and Nikki, stupid Nikki, like, oh my God, that's my husband and I love him and he should go unpunished because he saved my ass. Bitch, even you were worried about your kids. You were like, Victor, what are you gonna do? Are you still mad? I'm just like, but you said he changed. He did not change. That was so much crap. That's why I couldn't understand why Jack would say some dumb shit like that. Because you know that they've accepted Victor's scheming, plotting ways, okay? They've accepted that, okay? For like 25 years, 30 years, 40 years, I don't know how many years, but they've accepted that. Okay, it's normal. Okay, they're like, this is Victor. I mean, it is what it is. Even Victoria is just like, I mean, maybe daddy is the one behind the oil spill, but it is what it is. Like, she is, everybody is like, man, it's Victor. Doesn't matter. Like, so I can't understand how come you're like, oh, they're not going to accept this, the bad behavior from Victor. Yeah, they're going to accept it because that's what they've done their entire lives. Look at Nikki thinking this man has changed. I mean, she knows that this man has not changed. They all know, okay? But they hoping, I guess. Like, stop it. Stop it. Oh, this is so disgusting. So Victoria brings some paper documents for Victor and she's like, okay, well, let's talk about business and what are you going to do? And I have the right to know. And I was just like, bitch, you out. So shut up. Okay? I would like, seriously, I would pretend as if I don't really care. I would do what I need to do, but I wouldn't over care. I wouldn't show him my emotions. I wouldn't show that I'm shook. Okay, like that. I would have been like, here's the paperwork and you do whatever you gotta do. Bye. You should have gone with Travis, honey. You should have gone with Travis. If you were gonna let your daddy go free when you know he doesn't feel sorry for what he did. I mean, that's another thing. Victor never apologizes for what he does. Okay? He never once apologized to hurting Phyllis. I'm so sorry. He apologized for caring about his family and loving his family too much. That's what he apologized for, which means it's not an apology. Okay? He does not take responsibility. So I'm like, I'm so over them. So anyways, I think Nikki left for a minute, and then we see freaking Chloe, who's like, you free. And Victor's just like, where are those damn pages, okay? Where are those pages? And Chloe's just like, why you want them? I'm like, we know why you want them, Victor. We know. So seriously asking for Chloe's help to, like, no, she's not going to give you those pages because she doesn't want Adam to go free. I'm just like, okay, you can try. And Victor was just like, you're in my territory now. I was like, Victor, stop. I was so here for Chloe, looking at him like, no, you're not getting me shook anytime soon. So, and we're in this together. Like, if you wanna take away my daughter from me, guess what? I'm gonna be talking, honey. You don't want me to do that, do ya? You're gonna go right back in prison, okay? Do you love prison? How was the food? Okay. Like, seriously. So I was like, Victor, just calm down, shush. Chloe was not scared. She went to see Chelsea, which was very funny because she's like pretending that she doesn't know about anything. She's like, so where is Adam? He's away. Oh, when is he coming back? Oh, he's in prison. And Chelsea was just like, he's in prison for something he didn't even do. Chloe was just like, I was like, Chelsea, this is when you should have known something ain't right, okay? Because, I mean, it's okay to be, if she was happy, but normally happy, like, normal happy, like, wow, wow. Like, I would have been like, okay, I understand, because you don't like him. But she was, like, laughing, like, I was like, oh, girl, you showing how crazy you are. Like, you need to stop. And Chelsea was just like, but this is the father of my kid, and what about our kid, our lives? Like, this is gonna hurt Connor. And I think for a minute, Chloe felt bad. But I really feel like, seriously, a lot of people are like, Chloe should get over this. But it's Adam we're talking about. He's not the good citizen. Okay, right now he's been a good citizen. But for a long time, he was a troublemaker. He was a liar. Still is a liar from time to time. So I'm just like, it's normal that she's like, I don't believe that it was an accident. It's normal that she's like, he needs to go to prison, especially when he's done many bad things. And he ran away. This man pretended to be Gabriel Bingham, okay, in order to escape justice, okay? He attempted to have his life back without ever, like, going to court and having to deal with what he did. And when the accident happened, he shut his mouth, okay? He was just like, I'm gonna need to wait and make sure that Connor gets Delia's eyes. Like, how would you feel? Like, you're hearing that your daughter is dead, and then you have to give her eyes to another child, and then come to find out that the daddy was the one who killed your child. How would you feel? Oh, and he lied about it. Oh no, how would you feel? You'd be angry too, okay? You'd be mad, especially when it's Adam, okay? Adam Newman, the schemer. You'd be mad, okay? You'd feel some kind of way. It's normal. So I don't really blame her for still wanting justice and being a man and feeling like Adam deserves to get shit. And Chelsea, I think Chelsea's also blind to who Adam is. She's like, it's my husband and I care about him, I love him, and we're having the life, okay? We're gonna have this life and I don't care. And I'm glad that Anita came and was like, you know what, boo-boo? Your husband is innocent, okay? You can't tell your son that your husband is innocent, because as soon as he gets old enough to be on the internet, he's gonna find out who his daddy is and who his grandpa is, okay? He's gonna find out about some stuff, okay? Adam did plenty of shit that should have gotten him to prison. So, I mean, sorry, but karma is a bitch, okay? And she loves revenge. She does. So, I mean, no. And Chelsea's like, don't talk about my husband because he's still my husband. I'm just like, okay, but you 30 years to go. I'm just like. So Anita went to Adam's prison, okay, just to talk to him. And she said, you know what, you need to let my daughter go, okay? Like, 30 years, that's too long, okay? She needs to be free, okay? She ain't waiting for you like that. And Adam was just like, oh my God. And he talked to Michael, and he was like, Michael, tell my wife that I ain't gonna be with her and that she needs to let me go and move on and stuff. And Michael was just like, hey, wait a minute. I'm your lawyer, but I'm your friend. I was like, whoa, when did that happen? That's cute. And I'm surprised that Jack doesn't go visit Adam and talk to him and help him out. I mean, I've always felt like Jack was Adam's second daddy a little. So I was just like, oh, Jack, you don't care? You don't care like that? You care about Hillary, though, but you don't want to care about Adam? Oh, okay. So, Michael was just like, no, I ain't telling that to Chelsea. You're going to have to tell her that you don't want to see her because I ain't doing that. Seriously, pushing her away, that ain't good, okay? You need her. She needs you. Y'all need to be together, okay? Sorry. Michael sees Chelsea and he's like, well, you need to go see your husband. Good luck. Bye. Meanwhile, we have Chloe visiting, I guess maybe she was visiting her mommy and she met Chelsea again. And Chelsea was just like, ooh, hey girl, I was just like, I wanted to find you because I mean you left and all, and she's like, oh, I mean you got baby stuff here, so why? And Chloe was just like, well, I have a daughter named Bella. And Chelsea was just like, so Kevin is the daddy? And I was just like, girl, you're in a public place, like shit, calm down, honey, like I'm gonna calm down. So then we see Kevin, who's hearing this, and he wants to talk to Chloe, and Natalie's there, and it's like he doesn't care about Natalie so much, like about Natalie anymore. He's just like, I need to talk to Chloe, so excuse me, bitch, bye. Natalie's just like, ooh, there's something going on. That's his crazy wife? Oh no, ex-wife? I need to go talk to Mariah so I can get the tea, honey. And Mariah is talking to her mommy and saying, you know what? Well, you know, Natalie and Kevin, they're together. There's nothing I can do about it, but I just miss my friend. And Kevin deserves somebody better or should get better. I was just like, but I'm sorry. Kevin was with you and then got with Natalie, which was an upgrade. Because, I mean, sorry, honey, you don't have the looks. You don't even, well, she does have the smarts, street smart, but Natalie is the real smart chick, okay? She made a project. She made something from the ground up, okay? And got millions of dollars for it. So, and you are still in your mama's house, okay? Collecting dust, okay? Because what are you doing? Nothing. You just stay there and, you know. So please, bitch, okay? Natalie is an upgrade, but I think Chloe is really, you know, hot still. I mean, hey, she's on point with her fashion, but I think Natalie is on the same, and Chloe are on the same level. It's just that Natalie doesn't have the fashion, you know. She needs to, like, and she's a little bit too geeky, okay? I think Kevin is just so, he's a geek too, and he's like, God, I got a beautiful girl, like, damn, she hot, she wants me, she used to like me, so there's that going on too, you know. But whatever. Mariah explained to Natalie, like, that's an ex-wife, and they shared a lot, but I mean, it's over. And I don't know if you guys peeped that, but Sharon was just like, yeah, they shared something really special, like, just to make sure that Natalie is worried, because she wants her daughter to be with Kevin. I mean, and I'm kind of have a feeling that Mariah and Natalie are gonna get closer over this. Like, they're gonna be like, we need our Kevin back because this Chloe chick got our Kevin. So Kevin is just so focused on seeing Chloe and talking to her and finding out what she's hiding. She's hiding a daughter. So he goes to the motel where she was at. He got the information from freaking Esther. And I was just like, Esther, you should have shushed, don't say a thing, okay? And Kevin got to the motel room and saw the daughter. And he was like, is that? Chloe was like, no, boo-boo, okay? A lot has happened, okay? Since we were together. A lot has happened. I was just like, boo-hoo. I want to know. Are you lying, bitch? I don't trust you. So Kevin is playing with Bella. So I was like, okay, that's cute. Chelsea was questioning why Chloe was in Genoa City. And she was like, but why do you want to stay here? I mean, there's a lot of bad memories. I mean, your daughter died here. And I was just like, but Chelsea, that's her home though, okay? That's where she was raised. Or, I mean, she went to school somewhere in a rich kid's school, but then for the summer she would come back to Genoa City. She has a lot of memories there, okay? Her mom is here. That's where her daughter was born. That's where she met Billy. That's where she met Kevin. There's a lot of good stuff. Chelsea, why are you still in Genoa City? I would like to know. Okay? You can still live in another city and see your husband. I mean, bitch, please, okay? You've never been able to get away from Genoa City, so don't do it, girl. Don't go do it. I think the next, back to Phyllis, okay? Phyllis and her mess. So she's crying over, her life is a mess, okay? So she had to call Billy. She was like, oh, Billy, I need you. Baby, I need you. So they met at Billy's house and they had sex, okay? They were like, oh my God, we need to be together and I'm going to be leaving Jack. Jill. So Jill was like, oh, I'm going to pay my son a visit. And I was just like, seriously? I don't understand how come Phyllis and Billy thought it was a good idea to fuck in the house. There's two places they have to avoid. The house and athletic club. There's too many people that know you there, okay? I'm sorry. Sorry, boo-boo. So Jill went there, paid a visit. She opened the door like, this is my house, honey. This is my house. She's like, there's another woman here. Let me go see. Who is it? Who is it this time? And I was just like... And she even said something really funny. She said, oh, look at that blouse. That's too pricey. That's too, like, beautiful and, like, no. Like, this is not, it's not cheap, so it can't be Bethany. I was just like, ooh, bitch. And seriously, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I understand why she went upstairs because this is a show. This is a soap. But at the same time, like, this is your son fucking... I don't need to see that. Okay? You wait downstairs with your cup of coffee or teacup. You wait, and then when you see the bitch, you're like, oh, hello. Phyllis? Yeah. Exactly. But she went upstairs and she saw Phyllis and she was like, oh my God, this is a whole new mess. She waited for Phyllis in her room, okay? The athletic club. Oh, Lord. Phyllis was just like, what are you doing here, bitch? Oh, excuse me? What were you doing in my son's bed? Okay? And Jill was not exactly blackmailing Phyllis. She was just like, you're going to hurt a lot of people. You're going to fuck it up. It's not going to happen. And you still in love with Jack. What's going on? Like, I don't understand. Like, bitch, what is that? And then she said, well, if you're going to leave Jack for Billy, then guess what? No, if you're going to leave Jack, then I'm going to tell him the truth. Okay? And she's like, but no, don't do it. I was just like, wait a minute, Phyllis. So you were about to leave Jack and not tell him that you in love with his brother and that you want a life with him? Oh, you want to keep on lying? I was just like, no. If you're going to leave him, tell him the truth. Tell him what's up. Don't just pretend that it's just because you're an emotional wreck and that's it. No, you're a cheating ass bitch. Okay? And I mean, I understand you're in love. You fell in love and this is like you don't know. But... No, bitch. The brother, honey. The brother. And this is your second time hurting him like that. And I loved how Jill pointed that out. But I also loved Phyllis's answer. She was like, bitch, but you did the same, honey. And she was, and Jill was like, but exactly, I did it, so I don't know why you have to make the same mistake, okay? Like, you understand that it was a mistake, so why are you doing this? And I know how much it hurt people. I'm just like, well, it's great. Oh, I made the mistake, so don't make it, don't do it. Like, no. Okay, you had the opportunity of making your own mistakes and surviving it and taking responsibility. It's my turn to be able to make the mistake I need to make the decisions that I want to make. Sorry, boo-boo, that's not on you. But I think Jill is trying to protect her son so much, and I don't think she's helping the situation, because that's Phyllis and Billy are gonna come back together. It has to happen, because it's all, when you tell somebody that you can't be with that other person that they love, they're gonna fight harder to be with them. The pull is gonna be stronger, because it's a no, we can't be together. Okay? Phyllis and Billy got together because their foundation is revenge and forbidden love. Doing something that's forbidden. Doing something that's dirty. Okay? So, you can't compete with that, Jill. You just need to stop. And the thing with the company, that's another thing too, okay? You playing games, okay? And that could end up really bad, because then you have Kane. You're not thinking about Kane, are ya? Because Kane is going to love this company and want to give his best, and he's going to expect some rewards, okay? I'm like, I worked that hard. I better get something out of it, okay? Recognition, position, okay? I better keep my position or get higher, okay? I need to be on top of shit. But your goal, Jill, is to help your other son, okay? Billy. And Billy is gonna want to get back his company. So you are making sure that Billy and Kane do not get along. So I don't know what you're doing, boo-boo. What are you doing? What's the plan? And then Kane and Lawrence almost got into a fight. Okay, I was just like, oh, they butting heads. Like, Lauren is angry. She was just like, but why were you doing this to me? You didn't even tell me that you were leaving. And Kane was just like, I signed a contract, non-disclosure. I don't know what it was, but I can't tell you, okay? And Lauren was just like, those are excuses, okay? You don't respect our friendship or whatever. And I'm just like, Lauren, that's business. And that made me think of what's Kelly and Michael, okay, from the show. Like, and Michael left the show and Kelly didn't know and that he was leaving and all of that. If I signed a paper that said I can't talk about it, guess what? I can't talk about it. Because if I tell you and then you open your mouth and you say it to somebody else, or you get angry or you start talking, like, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm the one who's going to lose a job. Okay, I'm going to be, I won't have a job, okay, because you won't take me back. That other company going to be like, you open your mouth, so we ain't taking you. I'm going to be without a job. And then maybe I could get sued. So, ain't nobody got time. Okay, like, I couldn't tell you. That was just business, and that has nothing to do with the friendship. So you need to stop and calm the fuck down. And then Lauren was just like, so my company was not challenging enough. And I was like, it was not challenging enough, clearly. And I think, like, he will never be the boss. He will never own Fenmore, what's the Fenmore Boutique? I don't know. He will never own that. So, of course, like, he's like, whatever. Because it will never be his. When it comes to Brash and Sassy, that he will, maybe he could own it. He's aware of that. So that's why he's going there. So I'm sorry, Lauren, but no, it's not challenging enough. Nobody wants to say an employee when they know they can be the boss. Okay? But then Lauren was just like, you know what, I'm not even mad at you. I'm mad at her, Jill. So she went to talk to Jill, and she was like, well, had you told me that you were going after Kane, I would have slapped you in the face. And I was just like, over Kane? Okay. As if you can't replace him. And I was just like, well, stop. Just, Lauren, no. I do not agree. And we're also got Jack, okay? Jack, who is unaware of what's going on in his marriage, okay? And he's talking to Devon. Devon and Hillary are making it work, and Jack was just like, but, like, it's weird because it looks like Hillary ain't calling the shots no more. And Devon was just like, yeah, because we're partners now. Like, me being pushed over and run over, it's done, okay? Like, I'm not gonna be stepped on no more. No, we're not doing that. And I'm just like, oh, maybe Jack will, open his eyes and realize that he needs to be a partner. He needs to make decisions too. He cannot let Phyllis make all the decisions and, like, stop being that dog that... Stop it. Stop it. It's time for you to be back. Like, you need to be a man, okay? Like, stand up. Stand the fuck up. Get your balls back, okay? I know you can do it. Okay? So, Devon and Hillary, I don't want them together. I want... Because I feel like this is so sad looking at Devon. Pathetic. I'm just like, no. There's nothing to you. Hillary, I love the ambitious Hillary. And I think that they don't realize that Dr. Neville is a great guy and that he saved Hillary's life. Even though, like, it looks like they don't really want to admit it, especially Devon. I think, like, deep down, Hillary knows that. But Devon wants to act like, no, you did not do anything. The traditional the traditional medical way was the saved Hillary. But I'm sorry, but when Hillary was in a coma, and Dr. Neville was just like, I got all the medicine that I need, but I might need some other stuff, okay? I'm going to try the untraditional way, because if not, I don't know if she's going to wake up. Like, he saved you, Hillary. He saved you. He saved your wife. And maybe he couldn't save her again, okay? But he saved her once. And that one time is what matters. I'm sorry, because... had she not be alive, she wouldn't be in that path where she's like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to stay alive, okay? In order for you to get to that place where you don't know if you're going to live, you had to be alive. And you wouldn't be alive had it not been for Dr. Neville. So you need to appreciate that and say thank you, boo-boo. And we have Ashley who knows that. And I think she is, like, it was really good to see that she was like, Dr. Neville is my friend. And she was talking to Paul, I believe, and she was like, Dr. Neville is my friend. And I was just like, ain't that cute? But he's leaving he's leaving Genoa City. He's gone with the wind, okay? And talking about Paul, so we have Dylan who really wants to pursue this case, okay, with Adam. And he's like, Adam is innocent. We got a woman going to the locker room and the locker and picking something up or whatever. Like, we need to pursue this. We need to continue the search, okay, because Adam is innocent. And Paul is trying to put his foot down and say that I'm the boss, I'm the chief, and you need to respect me and respect my decision, so shut up. And you don't want to get suspended, okay? Because you need to know who's the boss here, and I am the boss, okay? And I'm just... And Paul, I completely understand Paul, because Paul has, he has to think about the money, the budget, and the stuff, and I get it. But at the same time, just like, this is an innocent man. And I mean, like, you know what? Let's pretend it's not Adam, because it's hard to defend Adam, because you're like, hey, whatever, Adam. But can you imagine that someone is innocent and sitting in jail or in prison, and they know that they're going to be there for 30 years for something they did not do? Do you know how horrible it is? And then we have the police officers who know or feel in their guts that this man is innocent, but ain't doing shit because, we don't the money. Like, what? You're gonna let me be with the criminals? Because, sorry, but the prison is the place where you can learn about how you can be the greatest criminal ever. Because you got all the criminals together. This is the school of criminals. Okay? So you letting me be there, me an honest citizen, you letting me run in here, okay, where I could get killed, I could get raped, I'm going to spend 30 years there? This is my life. I'm wasting my life. I'm never going to become something. I'm never going to do anything. I'm going to get out and I'm not going to be a productive citizen. Trust and believe. Because, I mean, who's going to want to hire me? And who's going to want to believe that I was innocent? Yeah, everybody's innocent in here. I was like, no, that's so unfair. And I love Dylan for really thinking about justice. And seriously, I think it's because he's young and he's new. Okay, once you've been in the police for 30 years and 40 years, you've seen a lot, and you're like, okay, it is what it is. And it's like when you're a new lawyer and a new judge and you just want to make a difference, but then you're like, yeah, not gonna happen. You just it is what it is. There's nothing that I can do, and that's really sad. And I'm just like, oh my God, no. Okay? Because I see Dylan, how he's fighting hard for this. And he's like, I know this man is innocent. And I can't leave him here. It's not right to leave him here. And that makes me think about the justice system. The way it works. Like, it's like everybody's a case, a number. And it's like, okay, well, I got to get to the next one. And I got to do this. And I got to move on. I can't. Like, no. You're talking about somebody else's life. I know for you, it's like 1, 2, 3. It's case 1 through 3 number. Like, no, but I'm not a number. Okay? I'm a person. I'm an individual. You are fucking my life. And actually, I'm not going to be helping the society. And the society is going to be paying for me anyways. But it's like, why? It's I don't know. It's just, I'm looking at this and I feel really sad because I'm just thinking about the number of people that are inside a prison and they are innocent. Innocent. And that you see the rich, guilty people out of prison. Okay? That's one other thing, okay? Because I remember when Chelsea was visiting Adam and she was like, baby. She's looking at her phone. And seriously, I don't even understand how come phones are allowed. Because technically, Adam could try to take the phone and be like, let me, or just, they're alone. Okay? I'm just, they've even been able to kiss each other, touch each other, stand up. And I'm just like, where is the guard? What are you doing? Taking a snack, taking a nap, sitting down? Where are you? So, Chelsea had her phone and she was like, oh, babe, ain't that ironic, okay? You are here, innocent, in a prison, while your guilty father, is out, free like a bird. I'm like a bird, I only fly away. So I was just like, how ironic, okay? Okay. And also, there's the way that the warden talked to Adam. It's not the same way that he talked to Victor. Okay. With Adam, he was just like, you know what? You're a Newman here. It's not going to help you. People are going to hate you. And you're going to be here for 30 years. Oh, you're innocent. Yeah, everybody says that they're innocent. Like, I don't care. But with Victor, it was he was respectful. So I was just like, ooh, Adam. Ooh, Adam, poor Adam. Okay, poor Adam. Good luck, boo-boo. Good luck, because, like, this is not gonna be fun. And where's Ian? Where did Ian go? They got him to another prison, maximum security. They're like, this man is dangerous. Like, we need to lock him down, okay? We can't trust him. And where's Patty? I would like to see Patty a little. Just Patty visiting Ian. Oh, but she is, not at Fairview. Is she at Fairview? Yeah. And there's something else I wanted to talk about. Michael said, you know what, I saw your visitor's log, and I saw that Anita came to see you. And I was just like, but Michael, could you go see the visitor's log for Victor? Who came to see him? What name? Like, they need that. They need that. And I'm surprised that the police, Dylan is not trying to get the videos and the visitor's log and stuff like that, because I need to know who came to visit Victor Newman, especially when I think that he's guilty. So, but anyways, it's a bit complicated, I guess. I mean, it's a soap. I mean, I don't know what they're doing. Whew. Anyways, guys, that was my review. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Like me on Facebook. It's Soiree en Rosé. Soiree en Rosé. On Twitter, it's Soiree en Rosé. Oh, Soiree en Rosé. And the website is soireeonrosé.com. So see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.